Okay. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining. First of all, I would like to thank and welcome everyone for almost from 9 countries. We have joining this particular session, and we have done with our yoga session from 3 to 4 Singapore time. Okay. So we are going to play the AV if we have time later. But I want to share few words before Dr. Garu take the stage. Okay. So Dr. Gurva Reddy Garu, I think no need to introduce him. He is very familiar, and you might have seen lot of interviews about him, and also lot of you might have seen dance with dance of Gurva Reddy Garu, and also the food about his interest in the food, his passion towards the movies, etc. You might have seen. Even myself personally, I am the inspirational person. I have seen many of his interviews personally. So to share few of the words about Gurva Reddy Garu, he is a managing director in Sunshine Hospitals, and he worked in for 5 years at Apollo Hospitals, Hyderabad, and founder director at Kim's Hospital, Hyderabad. He is also visiting faculty at Hospital Muscat, Oman, and he is visiting faculty at the Goa Medical College for revision knee angioplasty. Today, in Sunshine Hospitals has been spread across Secunderabad, Madhapur, and Bhubaneswar. So, few words about Sunshine Bone and Joint Institute. It is established in 2009. They are NABH and 9001 certified hospital. Only hospital in the state with surgeons for all subspecialties in orthopedics, like joint, hip, spine, shoulder, etc. Gurva Reddy Garu has significantly contributed for research and innovation. To mention few, conducting research in collaboration with the CCMB to identify early biomarkers to diagnose arthritis of the knee and degenerative disease of the spine. The Level 1 Trauma Center at Sunshine Bone and Joint Institute is recognized as an academic partner by the GVK EMRI to train the paramedics in emergency trauma care. He contributed contributions to Stryker for joint replacement design, performed 10,000 knee replacements in 4 years, and published 9 papers in peer-reviewed journals. So, contribution to education. He is chairman of Sunshine Medical Academy of Research and Training, program director, Angioplasty Fellowship at Sunshine Bone and Joint Institute. Also published in national and international journals. He is author in textbook of orthopedics and trauma by Dr. G.S. Kulakarni. He is also co-author for Research Made Easy. He has done lot of contributions in many fields. So I'm just mentioning few of the important points, just in case if anyone is not aware. He has done significant contribution to patient care in orthopedics and joint replacements. Like while Sunshine has been a leader in orthopedic research, the focus was a more sensitive and responsible, like patient first approach to healthcare, which includes like every patient is escorted through their visit to hospital, every patient feedback is escalated. So just to mention few awards and recognition, Sunshine Hospitals ranked top 7 in the country for orthopedics by the Week Magazine Nielsen Survey 2014, and Association of Healthcare Providers on India Most Patient Friendly Hospital Award. Also, FICCI Healthcare Excellence Award for Best in Customer Services Improvement 2014. Also, he was felicitated by Indo-German Orthopedic Function and Ugadi Puraskar from Andhra Pradesh State Government. So, to mention few extracurricular activities, Dr. Gurva Reddy Garu wrote a book, Guru Vayanam, a collection of his musics and life. He is also a member editorially advisory board for Family Health Guide Indian Express. Just to mention the last one, Dr. Gurva Reddy to Kaburlu on Radio Taranga, an international global radio as a radio jockey, and Life of an Entrepreneur on Telugu One Radio. These are the few contributions about Dr. Gurva Reddy Garu and also few points about him. Okay, so I would not like to take much time. With this, I sincerely appreciate for giving us this particular time. I request everyone to utilize this opportunity, and whatever the misconception you have about current COVID pandemic, and also try to get few positive votes from none other than our Dr. Gurva Reddy Garu, Sunshine Hospitals Managing Director. Thank you very much. Gurva Reddy Garu. Yeah. Now all the
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, everyone. And it's a pleasure and privilege to be here with all of you because I love our Telugu people wherever they are. I like to interact with them. And you're all far away from India, but still maintaining the good cultural traditions and roots. And the very fact that you all join in this yoga session shows that how much you care for Indian values and Indian ideologies. And today I'm just going to spend another 30 to 35 minutes just to express how positive one should be in life and how I live my life with a positive attitude. I'm not a God man or a God or nothing. I'm just like an average individual like all of you. Whatever little success I have in my life, I attribute to my positive attitude, not to my any other things. Because I'm not a rich man. I was not born with a silver spoon. I come from a very, very average middle class family and I faced a lot of adversities. But whatever I achieved professionally and whatever the help I'm giving to the people who are suffering from arthritis of the knee joints, it is all because of my positive attitude and to see the life always in a positive way. This last 2 years, the corona has really killed so many people physically and mentally and spiritually. But what I wanted to let you know is, end of the day, it is the spirit inside that keeps you going. I am sure all of you are in that path because the very fact that you have chosen online yoga shows that you want to be positive. So next 30-40 minutes, I'm just going to tell you how to be positive and what are the things to aspire in life and how I live my life. As I said, I'm not a God man or I'm not a sadhu, I'm not a Sai Baba or some other Baba to preach you. It's not a preaching. It is just a small, a friendly chat that I'm going to share with you. Feel free to ask me any questions at the end and feel free to talk to me just like your friend. I'm your friend, first of all. That is the most important thing in the life. So, Jyoteshwar, can I start screen sharing?
Yes, sir. You can proceed, sir.
Okay. You can hear me all right, right?
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Right. Host disabled participant share screen. Can you enable me?
Yes, okay, sir.
You have to enable my share screening. It is coming. All right.
Yes, now we can try, sir.
Yeah, now I can see that. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see, sir. We can see.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah. So I call this as a COVIDology. That means basically the science of COVID. Right. I always call be positive. It's not a blood group. So it's just staying positive. In the COVID times, I always say that be positive, but don't test positive. In the last almost more than a year, I'm sure all of you must have been depressed, angry, frustrated because you're all away and your family, your friends must have got affected and some people must have got really life-threatening issues. So I'm sure you all must be feeling that. But end of the day, you should not feel that way. And let me start with this slide. This was the picture. We are not your visitors. We are waiting for your bed. So that was the crisis in 1 month back. But thankfully, now there is no more crisis of the beds. The beds are available. The numbers are going down and we are almost beyond the peak. And in another couple of months, we will be hopefully out of this. Now, what I say to people is start the day with the sunrise. If you are sleeping beyond sunrise, that means you are not doing justice to yourself. Very, very important point. So always start with sunrise. That means early awakening. That's why our forefathers also said early to bed, early to rise. So always love sunrises. This is my gated community where I live. I got 2 dogs. And again, dogs, pets, again, de-stress you a lot. So if you are not having any pet, go and get a pet. It can be a cat, it can be a dog, it can be a simple bujari, any bird. That will really de-stress yourself because these animals will give you unreserved love without expecting anything from you. And again, pick up a game of your choice. This is our tennis court. I don't expect everybody to have a tennis court. This is where I'm playing with my son, my wife, my daughter-in-law. Every day morning from 5:30 to 6:30, we play tennis without fail. So what I'm trying to tell you is it need not be a tennis. It can be a simple carom board. It can be simple chess, anything. But have one sport at your disposal. Again, that will de-stress you and increase your positive hormones. And again, here, I'm playing carom board. This, I do it very, very religiously because my wife, that's my wife, she likes carom board. So again, another small trick I tell to all the husbands, at least develop or show the interest in one art or one game which your wife likes. Don't always go with your likes. At least share one liking of your wife, then life will be very, very cheerful. And again, spend time with family as much as you can. This is all the COVID times. These are all my family. I make it every lunchtime, every dinner time, a celebration. I insist all the family members to join at the table at the same time, and then we will eat together. As I said, a family who eats together will live together, pray together. And again, in the COVID times, by maintaining social distance, this is my neighbor. I'm fortunate to have a neighbor, Dr. Varaprasad Reddy, Chairman Shanta Biotech, who invented the first vaccine in India, hepatitis B, 30 years back. He was a Padma Bhushan awardee, a great man, and he is my inspiration. So he's just next door to me. I just cross my compound wall, sit with him in the COVID times. Every day morning, we used to spend 2 hours in music and exchanging the literary things. And again, I said, spend with the family. And I'm fortunate that I got a great grandson. And now, this 6 months back, I got a great granddaughter. So life is full of fun. And again, reading unlocks you. I'm sure you all must be having reading habits. If you are not reading, please read. Unlike olden days, reading is not a costly affair at all. There are thousands of ebooks available on your laptop. Go and open a book and read it up while you are commuting or while you are about to sleep. But reading makes you wiser and happier. This is my library. As I said, I got thousands of books. I read 70% of them, but still 30% of them I wanted to read before I pass on from this slide. This is one of the recent books I read called Steven Pinker, Enlightenment Now. If anybody doesn't has a habit of book reading, go and buy this book, or you can simply download this book also. This book argues that we are living in the best of the times, because unlike our press and our television, they say that we are living in the worst times. Things are very bad. But this guy goes on to explain this is the best time and how the things are better now. He will explain. I love biographies and autobiographies. So these are all biographies I read every day. And as I said, I participate in the webinars and I do the surgeries and I do games, all these in the COVID times. And again, I learned, again, in the COVID times, when you got time, you'll try to learn one new technique or one new hobby. I started learning Urdu couplets in these COVID times, because Urdu is such a fascinating language. It opens up so many secrets of life, and it opens so much of literary wisdom. I love to do that. Again, music, and I'm sure again, music is at the tip of your finger. You can iPod or iPhone or any phone, lovely. This is me sleeping on the terrace with a mosquito curtain. Again, thanks to Amazon, there are beautiful mosquito curtains available for 600 rupees. You can see that the music system, night 10 o'clock, and I'm reading a book in the terrace. You can see the moon. What else you want in life? This is the way to live life. So you can do this. Go on to your terraces, buy this online, these mosquitoes. I'm sure Singapore and Australia, you don't have as many mosquitoes as India got. But after 365 days, myself and my wife sleep on the terrace almost 300 days. And again, as I said, I love to see sunrises and sunsets. You please try to do that. Don't live in a concrete jungle. Now, staying positive does not mean that things will turn out okay. Rather, it is knowing that you will be okay no matter how things turn out. Life doesn't get easier, my friends. You just get stronger. That is me now after the COVID, and that is the old me. Even with one arrow, I was dead and beaten, but now I'm still standing on my feet. To thrive in life, you need 3 bones: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. I'm sure you have three. If anybody doesn't know the meaning of Pollyanna, there is a book written long back in 1930s by Eleanor Porcher. This girl is the heroine of the book. As her name is Pollyanna. She is excessively optimistic. That means even if the whole world is crumbling, she would say and be happy. And that's why from then onwards, if anybody is optimistic, they will call them Pollyannish. There are clubs also in the world, Pollyanna Club, and their motto is be glad. So same thing, we all can be Pollyannish and we all can have a club together and exchange happiness. As I said, every day is a celebration, my friends. And again, it depends on how you look at the life. See, same bus, same two people. This guy is looking at the rocks on this side. This guy is looking at a beautiful scenery on this side. So it all depends on how you choose. What all this guy should do is just move to this seat. He can see beautiful scenario on this side. So that's what I say to my friends. Change the glasses through which you see the world. The world will be beautiful. And again, keep your thoughts positive because they become your words. And the words will become your behavior will become your habits, and that will create your destiny. So ultimately, end of the day, it is a positive thought process. Again, whether you are in Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, whether you are a vice president of a company or a simple clerk or a simple watchman, it doesn't matter. It's the pride of your job. I love this quotation by Martin Luther King Jr. If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets even as a Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will pause to say, here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well. That is the beauty of the your satisfaction of the job. Or be comfortable what you do, but do it the best, the way it is. It has to be done. Nothing new can come into your life unless you are grateful for what you already have. Let me tell you, my friends, we are all now in this audience, myself, yourself, all of us are very fortunate. We have a roof, we have a plate of meals on our table, and we have people to love us. What else you want? So count those blessings. You don't need to have $1 million in the bank. You don't need to have a Mercedes-Benz, or you don't need to have a Ferrari in your garage. It is simple: the stars, the moon, the sun, the values, the family, the children, the friends, all these things. Be grateful of this one. As I said, better to lose count while naming your blessings than to lose your blessings counting your troubles. And again, another important motto of my life, I keep on, people have asked me, what is the secret of my happiness? I say, I do what I love what I do. I just stop my car in the road to buy the co-ops, and I just do everything I like. Even now, they don't have any false prestige or anything. These are the two quotations in my operating theater. It is so hard when you have to, and so easy when you want to. That's what I'm saying. So all the things you do the way you like, and then you will enjoy. Dream as though you have nothing to lose. Believe as though anything is possible. Love as though your heart has no bounds. Live as though there is only today. Very, very important. Enjoy what you do and do what you enjoy. It is just a small joke. A young guy will have no problem in lifting his girlfriend or wife, but he has a problem in lifting the cylinder half the weight. So don't let the expectations of others be the boss. You judge your life. Don't let others judge your life. That's one important point. And again, don't care what others say about you. As far as you are conscientious of your doings, as far as you are clear about your goals in life, don't bother about you. Let the child within live forever. Very, very important. And believe in yourself. When I start, I will not, and you will be going on to the steps I managed to. Believe you can, and you are half the way there. Theodore Roosevelt, very famous quotation. This is again Paul Coelho. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. So what all is you want to have it very badly. That's what the passion you want to do, that is going to help you out. And expand your comfort zone. Very important, my friends. All of you are working in different jobs. You're in this comfort zone. Feel safe and control. But unless you go through the fear zone, learning zone, you can never be growth zone. You will get job as a clerk and you will retire as a clerk. As I said, that is a sin. There is no control on how you are born, but there is a control, or you can destine yourself how you're going to die. That is the achievements. So move out of comfort zone. Initially, you will be fearful. You will be having a lack of self-confidence and all that. but you have to go into the learning zone, then you will be going into growth zone. Very important. And this is a particular circle about the COVID. Who do I want to be in the during COVID-19? And in the fear zone, I grab food, toilet paper, I spread emotions, I complain frequently, I forward all the messages I receive, I get mad easily. I'm sure all of you must have moved from that to this one. I start to give up what I can't control, learning zone. I become aware of the situation and think how to act. I evaluate information before spreading something false. I want you to all be in this growth zone because this COVID is going to be there for next 1 year. I think of the others and see how to help them. I make my talents do that. And so these sort of things is very important. So I want you to practice quietude, patience, relationships, and creativity. That's what you are all going to do in yoga and meditation. And again, the simple things I can control is what I read, my choices, my daily routine, who I forgive, how I eat, and how I exercise. Things I can't control, the weather, what others say, do about me, past experiences, news about coronavirus, and the world's problems. So don't do that. So again, this is the purpose of life, my friends. When your passion, mission, profession, and vocation meet in the central, that is the purpose. Okay. And so learn from mistakes. We're all bound to do mistakes. If somebody said, I did not do mistakes, he's fooling himself. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness, bad days give experience, worst days give lessons, and best days give memories. Wrinkles means you laughed, gray hair means you cared, and scars means you lived. Very, very important, my friend. So as I said, embrace your me time. At the whole day, you give it at least 30 minutes for your own time. You do your own music. Don't leave it for your wife. Don't leave it for your children. Go to a quiet corner, half an hour a day. This is me in between my operating theaters. I just move on to my balcony on the operating theater and look at the nature and just lose myself and go back and do the second operation. You need 3 hobbies in life. One to keep you creative, one to keep you in shape, one to make you money. So always try to develop these 3 habits. You will be the winner in life. And again, in this book I wrote, if anybody wants this book, just pass on the message to me. I will share the e-copy or I'll send you the hard copy. I used to do radio jockeying also. I do a lot of music sessions. I compare the sessions because I love them. I was fortunate that Balu knows me very well. I operated on Balu's wife and he called me for Padsa Tiga and it was a fantastic session. He is such a great man. And again, surround yourself with positive people. This is one of my good friends by name Rajshekaran, who is a great orthopedic surgeon in Coimbatore. These are one of my inspirations. And again, I don't believe in any God man, but I love to listen to them because good listening is the starting of changing your life. Because all the things in life are 5 stages. One is satsang. That means sitting with good people. That's why I keep on telling, always pick up the people who got positive vibes. Never ever sit with a guy who keeps on bitching about people or who keeps on gossiping about people. So first of all is satsang. Then you sravanam. That means what all they say, you listen to that. That is the second step. Then mananam. Then you recollect them or you recapitulate them. Then mathanam. That means churning. That means once you start recapitulating, you will say, this Baba has said to this one, I'm not doing this. What should I do? Then that slowly going into chintanam. That means slowly you will start changing yourself and then you will go into parivartanam. That is the 5th phase. So all these things will start with the satsang. So that's why my friends, whether you are girls or boys, whether you are in the teenage or 60 years, always surround yourself with people who got positive energy. Some people, the moment they come into the room, you know that this is positive energy. Some people keep on cribbing. Don't go close to them, my friends. Again, be inspired by the people and perspectives. And again, meet the great people because their positive energy keeps rubbing on you. As I said, I got the fortunate privilege of meeting the great people. I love to be with them as much as I can. And I keep on listening to every word of them because that will really inspire and a lot of trinkets will come. Okay. And again, wherever I go, I pick up the things who has got a positive connotation to life. I went to Mayo Clinic, one of the best hospitals in the world. I spent 2 days in the operating theaters. I did not buy any instruments or any textbooks. I went to the stores. I bought these figurines, which are still there in my clinic. Trust, helpfulness, purposefulness, gentleness, and self-discipline. So what I suggest is, wherever I go, I pick up these things which are there in my house, which are reminding me every day the way I should live. This is again, see, 4 small monks I picked up in China. See the serenity in their figurines. One is praying, one is doing japam, one is reading a book, one is prophecy. So these sort of things. And again, as I said, every part of my house is happiness abound. You can see these are the towels in my bathroom. Happiness is laughing hard. Happiness is a long weekend. So it is, keeps on reminding me, Are bhaiya, don't be just bloody moron. Don't spoil your life. Come on, be happy. That's it, the way it is. And then show appreciation. This is my mother on the background. These are my IMS. Every my mother's birthday, I give them saris. That gives enormous happiness to me. Tranquil nature, nice book, good music, bliss. I'm sure every one of you can find this. Only thing is you should make time for that. Let me tell you, my friends, medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. Avoid being judgmental. The less you judge, the more you love. This one, I love this quote. I don't have time to hate people who hate me because I'm too busy loving people who love me. Again, let me tell you, don't hate anyone. Don't even utter that word, because hatred is like a acid. It burns your soul. That nothing matters to the other guy. So that is what important. This quotation is in front of my consulting room. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Great Gandhi quotation. That is learning forever, but live as though you are going to do these things. Again, in the life, I made this simple so that I remember myself every day. You need 3 E's, 4 G's, and 5 F's. 3 E's means ego, envy, excess, greed. These 3 E's you get out of your system, you are the strongest person in the world. If you see, 80% of your problems happen of one of these 3. Telugulo మాట్లాడితే ఈగో అంటే అహంకారం, ఎన్వి అంటే అసూయ, ఎక్సెస్ గ్రీడ్ అంటే అత్యాశ. 3 ఆలు. అట్లానే 4 G's you should have: gratitude, see good in everything, gestures, and giving. Giving is important part of life. And again, 5 F's: family, friends, food, fun, and focus. These 5 F's should be there. So this is important. Ego, you should bury it, as simple as that. How you express gratitude? Different ways. This is my few people who helped me in my life. I named my operating theaters on them. My operating theaters are not like theater 1, 2, 3. This is Kutti, Shastrulu, Bhaskar, Vijay Bose, Sancheti, Prasad. Prasad is my 10th class teacher. He taught me the values of life. So that is how I remember them every day. So these are my operating theaters. You can see their names on that. And these are the other operating theaters, which I name them on the qualities of a human being or a surgeon should have: prema, dharma, satya, sneha, lalana, ankita. So you can imagine, I am surrounding myself with positive thoughts. There is no way I can go wrong. Again, this one is in my room. The true meaning of life from Dalai Lama. We are visitors on this planet. We are here for 90 or 100 years at the very most. During that period, we must try to do something good, something useful with our lives. If you contribute to other people's happiness, you will find the true goal, the true meaning of life. And let me tell you, my friends, if you are able to help somebody and not helping, that is the ultimate sin in life. So always look for the opportunity to help somebody, to give somebody. Why I put this one? I went to America last year before the COVID. I was there for 10 days. I visited 15 people. I visited the friends. I visited the people who got married. I visited the people who got operated. I spent so much time just to be with them. So that's what the goodwill is. And again, another important lesson I learned in my life is, when you get help, always remember. But if you help somebody, forgive. Don't expect anything from them. But if somebody helps you, always be grateful and do that. As I said, being able to help and not helping is the ultimate sin in life. Not everyone will have the opportunity to help somebody. But you and me are blessed for that. So always go and help the life. So that's what it is. Okay. So friends, again, the second thing is friends. I say friends is like a medicine capsules. You have to show love to them. And if they are not responding, what is the way to do it? Double the love. Take 2 capsules a day. So that's what it is. Very, very important point. Friends, I got so many friends all over the world. and I go to holidays. And again, I would urge all the people, just don't go to the holiday with only family. Okay, you can go a family holiday once, but once in a year or once in 2 years, go 3, 4 families, whether the college friends or official office friends, go with the families. You will find more happiness. These are the ways to do that. Okay. And this is enjoy the food. Again, another food, F is food. I enjoy food wherever I go. I eat tati munjalu, mokkajana kandalu, verusenaka pappulu. My patients know that my patients get all these things, rava laddu, anni, all of the things they get to me, and I enjoy the food with them. So this is, I'm sure you must have seen this video. I got my YouTube channel. In that, this YouTube channel is there. It is one of the
Yes, and I saw this one only.
yeah, this is thousands of views out there. So that's what it is. This is my son. We are enjoying in Pune the pav bhaji with the tea. That is how you should do that. Okay. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. So don't be angry at all. In fact, yesterday I was sorry because Jyotishwar wanted me to tell that my hospital was de-recognized for the COVID in the 3 days back because the one patient gave a complaint to the government that our hospital is overcharging. So government, without even asking any explanation, de-recognize that. No doubt we are guilty about that, but we are not overcharged. It was a bit of a misunderstanding, and we went and represented to the government. They are going to revoke the suspension. But what I'm saying, I'm not depressed because of that. I'm taking good in every aspect. If they de-recognize me, fine. So I'll stop the COVID treatment. I will put a non-COVID hospital from tomorrow onwards. So that is how it is this. And laughter is the best medicine. I say sometimes you all feel what a day I'm having. But let me tell you, my friends, that's what it is, yoga or meditation. This is very important. You should sit in meditation or yoga for 20 minutes a day, unless you are too busy. If you are too busy, then you should sit for an hour. That is the way it is. So be very important. And look after others, God will look after you. So simple, one word. You just try to help others, God will help you. If you are starting the Monday like this, my friends, that means you are not doing yourself right. So Monday, you should always go with a beautiful way. Stop living like this. So don't get drained, don't get burnt out. You got to really, don't be emotionally dead, especially for people like this. And start the day with a good, positive attitudes. And this is important slide for all of you. I'm sure you're all working. I would say spend 1/3 of your time with people below you, because these are the people you can mentor, help, and you'll feel good about yourself, and they will pray for you. Spend 1/3 of the time with people on your level. These are mostly your friends and circle of influence. But important point, spend 1/3 with people 10 or 20 years ahead of you. They will make you feel uncomfortable, but that's how you will grow. They will inspire you. They will let it go. Again, very famous quotation. I love this quotation. Look for 3 things in a person: intelligence, energy, and integrity. If they don't have the last one, don't even bother with the first 2. Warren Buffett. So always integrity and credibility are the ones. And again, important point for all the youngsters, you are working. This is the old mindset. I don't have time for my health because I'm too busy with work and business. No, that's wrong. I achieved twice as much in half the time, thanks to my energy, confidence, and performance. My health always comes first. That's what exactly Yogeshwar is doing. I really salute him from the bottom of my heart. He's giving you free yoga lessons for the last 1.5 years. You're all privileged to be getting that lessons. Do the yoga, do the meditation. Very, very important. So don't put phones in front of you 24 hours a day. You should digitally detoxify yourself. This is a very unfortunate thing. Please put the phone away from you for at least 1 to 2 hours a day. And again, use the resources, all the things which you have, and go on to the life. Life is a choice between aging and growing. Aging is adding years to life, while growing is adding life to years. So my friend, don't run after life. Don't run after the money. End of the day, you come here and you know that there is nothing there. Nothing is allowed. No baggage is allowed. That is the reality of life. And again, this is the real story of life. And again, just let me go through the COVID times. All our family members, my wife, my daughter, my son-in-law, my son, and my daughter-in-law, all 6 of us got the COVID, but we all came out of that thanks to that. This is a vaccination. And again, let me take this opportunity. All of you should get vaccinated. There is no second thought about it. Every vaccine is equally good and safe and supportive. So don't worry about this vaccine, that vaccine. So I'm going to answer all these questions when you're going to tell this one. And these are the slides just in the future, which are going to do that. And I'm going to end this one with, I think probably these slides, I'll spend 1 minute with you guys. The COVID times are here going to say, spend with us for another 2-3 years. So how you're going to change that? In the old pre-COVID times, this is the one. That is the safety assumes priority, but now hygiene etiquette, social distance is very important. The second one is in the olden days in person, but now all virtual meetings. And the third one is in the olden days, you go and splurge, but now it all depends on saving. And again, this is the all unhealthy junk food. Now eat healthy food, fresh foods and all that stuff. Pre-COVID, this is the way you used to meet the doctors, but now even the healthcare is also online. I do online every day. And again, classroom versus online education, again, bigger change. And again, shake hands, 6 feet, namaste. You again know that. And again, olden days cinema hall theater, but now at home theater experience. And again, olden days outdoor, now indoor. But I agree, I encourage you to go outdoors as much as possible in your own garden. Nuclear versus joint family, calm versus disturbed mind. Again, you do the mental health is very important, and control versus trust. And these are the important. Distance doesn't matter, my friend, when roots of your relationship are strong enough. These are a couple of jokes. And తన తల్లికి కోవాక్సిన్ 2వ డోస్ వేయించడానికి హీరో చేసే పోరాటమే మన సినిమా స్టోరీ కోవాక్సిన్. మా ఏజెంట్ని కలిసి సీక్రెట్ కోడ్ చెప్పి బ్రీఫ్ కేసు ఇవ్వు, అతను నిన్ను రహస్య ప్రాంతానికి తీసుకెళ్లి కోవాక్సిన్ 2nd డోస్ వేయిస్తాడు. These are all important things, just jokes, but these are all reality in India now. These are the people waiting for the vaccine. And social distance. There is no way you can do social distance in India. Of course, this is the best way to do social distance. You can still do gossip. These wives have found out. Social distance, just one slide. New Zealand, 1.8 persons per square kilometer. Australia, 3.3. In Dharavi slum in Bombay, 2 lakhs per square kilometer. So where is the social distancing in India? There is no way. These COVID times, after lockdown, you can be only 4 ways. You will come out a monk, a hunk, a chunk, or drunk. Choose wisely, whatever the way you want. Use double masks. This guy is using double mask without any benefit. Future t-shirts will be like me, like this one, identifying yourself. At the end of the day, it is not who is stronger, smarter, prettier, but who is happier. So my friends, that happiness is in your hands. So if you have a family that loves you, a few good friends, food on your table, roof on your head, as I told you, you are richer than you think. So be sensitive to the things you have. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. So my friend, not everything is cancelled in this COVID. Sunshine is not cancelled. Spring is not cancelled. Love, relationship, reading, naps, devotion, music, dancing, kindness, conversation, hope, all of them are still intact. So my friends, enjoy the life. Life is beautiful for who can feel it. Thank you so much.
Good, thank you very much. Before we take, Manku, we got questions already in the registration form. Okay.
Yeah.
Before we answer the questions and also we take the questions from the participants online, I want to play a short video. If you give me, if you allow me. Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. A.V. Gurva Reddy is an internationally recognized Indian orthopedic surgeon and joint replacement expert. He is the managing director and chief joint replacement surgeon at Sunshine Bone and Joint Institute, Sunshine Hospitals, a 300-bed NABH accredited multi-specialty hospital in Hyderabad, India. Dr. A.V. Gurva Reddy is one of the leading surgeons in India and performs about 400 joint replacements per year. He has made sustained efforts to increase the awareness and acceptance of joint replacement surgery in India. Dr. A.V. Gurva Reddy, Managing Director of Sunshine Hospitals, married his childhood playmate Dr. Bhavani Garu, a gynecologist. From love at first sight to supporting each other through thick and thin, their relationship is quite interesting and inspiring. Couple has 2 children, 27-year-old son Adarsh and 23-year-old Kavya. Coming to education, he has MBBS from Guntur Institute of Medical Sciences, Andhra Pradesh, India. He has D. Ortho DNB from Sancheti Institute of Orthopedics and Rehabilitation, Pune. He also has MCH Ortho, University of Liverpool, England. He has FRCS degrees from London, Glasgow, Edinburgh. Coming to memberships, he is member of Global Advisory Board, Deputy Johnson & Johnson Company. Also member of Global Advisory Committee, Stryker International. Member of Global International Investigators Committee for CR 150. He has lot of innovations in the field of arthroplasty. Few of them, he is visiting faculty at Hospital Muscat. He is also visiting faculty at the Goa Medical College for revision knee arthroplasty. He is chairman of Sunshine Medical Academy of Research and Training. Program Director, Arthroplasty Fellowship at Sunshine Bone and Joint Institute. He trains 10 post-MS orthopedicians in arthroplasty fellowships every 6 months and hosts about 40 shorter time trainings from India and abroad. Coming to awards and honors, he has Lifetime Achievement Award for contribution to healthcare coordinated by IMA, Government of AP, Indo Global. Felicitated by Indo-German Orthopedic Foundation. He got Vocational Excellence Award by Rotary International District. He is the current Managing Director and Chief Joint Replacement Surgeon at Sunshine Bone and Joint Institute, Sunshine Hospitals. He also wrote a book, Guru Vayanam, a collection of his musings on life. He is also a member, Editorial Advisory Board for Family Health Guide, Indian expert, Dr. Gurva Reddy to Kaburlu on Radio Taranga, an international global radio as a radio jockey and life of an entrepreneur on Telugu One Radio.
Thank you so much for that video.
Thank you, Andy Gurvareddy garu. Thank you. Actually, we have very less time, so we were not able to get all the details. It's very few of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we take questions, whatever we got, we have Koti Reddy garu also is president of Singapore Telugu Samajam. I will invite him to talk a few words.
Yeah, if you put the grid view so that I can see people.
Yeah,
gallery
sure.
view, gallery view.
Yeah. Koti garu, you can tell.
కోటిరెడ్డి గారు నమస్కారం అండి.
I think he is on mute. Koti garu, you are on mute.
కోటిరెడ్డి గారు unmute yourself.
Okay. Yeah, you can turn your video on.
నమస్కారం అండి.
Koti garu.
జ్యోతి సారీ యాక్చువల్గా బయట ఉన్నాను
Yeah, okay, you can talk అండి. Yeah.
ఇస్తుందా?
Yes, sir, వినిపిస్తుంది.
వినపడుతుందండి.
యా సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అండి. మా తెలుగు వాళ్ళందరికీ మీరు ఒక 1 hour స్పెండ్ చేసి ఓకే ఎంతో చాలా మంచి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చారు. ఓకే, ఈ మీ జ్యోతి రికార్డింగ్ కూడా మన అందరికి షేర్ చేద్దాం ఇక్కడ, ఎందుకంటే చాలా వాల్యుబుల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఉంది సార్. అందులో ఇంకోటి ముఖ్యంగా మీ వీడియోలు చాలా చూస్తూ ఉంటాము. మీరు అందులో ఎంత బిజీ డాక్టర్ అయ్యుండి కూడా ఓకే లైఫ్ ని చాలా ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తా ఉన్నారు. మీరు నిజంగా మా అందరికి కూడా చాలా ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ సార్ యాక్చువల్ గా. మేము ఎప్పటి నుంచో యాక్చువల్ గా వచ్చినప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని ఒకసారి కలుద్దాము, కలిసి పర్సనల్ గా మాట్లాడదాం అనుకుంటున్నాం కానీ వీడియోలు చూస్తా బట్ ఇంతవరకు అంటే ఆ అవకాశం రాలేదు. ఈసారి వచ్చినప్పుడు
హైదరాబాద్ జస్ట్ డ్రాప్ ఇన్ మై హాస్పిటల్, హావ్ ఎ కప్ ఆఫ్ కాఫీ విత్ మీ.
యా షూర్ అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్. అండ్ మాది కూడా గుంటూరే సార్ యాక్చువల్ గా, మీరు గుంటూరులో చదివాను ఇంకా కొంచెం కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాం బాగా. యా అండ్ థ్యాంక్స్ వన్స్ అగైన్ సార్.
రైట్ సార్, నమస్తే.
నమస్తే.
రాధా రమేష్ గారు.
రాజా రమేష్ గారు నమస్కారం.
రమేష్ గారు ఇస్ ఫ్రమ్ చెన్నై అండి, ఫ్రమ్ తెలుగు సమైక్య వేదిక. యు కెన్ టర్న్ యువర్ వీడియో ఆన్ అండి.
ఓకే, రాజా రమేష్ గారు అన్మ్యూట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. యా, రాజా రమేష్ గారు అన్మ్యూట్. యా,
థాంక్యూ.
నమస్కారం. యా,
నేను స్టుట్గార్ట్ జర్మనీ నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నాను సార్. సమైక్య తెలుగు వేదిక తెలుగు అసోసియేషన్ ఇక్కడ. నేను గత 20 సంవత్సరాలుగా జర్మనీలో ఉంటున్నాను.
Wonderful.
మీ పాజిటివ్నెస్ గురించి చాలా బాగా కొన్ని స్లైడ్స్ ఐ వాజ్ రియల్లీ ఇంప్రెస్డ్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ ద 33% చెప్పారు కదండి కొలీగ్స్ కి హెల్ప్ చేయడం అనేది. సో ఫస్ట్ టైం ఐఎమ్ హియరింగ్ ఇట్. We do in our everyday life, but that is something I knew I learned today. Thank you very much for that. సో మేము ఫస్ట్ ఏమనుకున్నామంటే మీరు చాలా బిజీగా ఉంటారు, ఇంత టైం స్పెండ్ చేస్తారా అనేది కూడా కొంచెం డౌట్ గా ఉండే, బట్ యూఆర్ స్పెండింగ్ గుడ్ ఎనఫ్ టైం, నో హరీ. సో జనరల్లీ ఐ థాట్ హరీ బరీగా ఏమో చేస్తారేమో.
లేదండి, I always say that to spend time with people, I love that, and especially my Telugu people today, I love every minute, and it's my happiness. Again, as I said, I'm not giving the happiness.
సో మీరు చెప్పిన ఒకసారి చెప్పారు ఒక వీడియోలో, సో ఎనీ వ్యాక్సిన్ యూ టేక్ అనేది రియల్లీ నేనైతే పర్సనల్ గా ఫాలో అవుతున్నాను. సో ఐ గాట్ ఎ ఛాన్స్, దెన్ ఐ జస్ట్ టుక్ ఇట్ వితౌట్ థింకింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్. దట్ ఈస్ వన్ థింగ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు టెల్ యూ, which is I inspired from you. సో ఒక 2 టెక్నికల్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఈ కరెంట్ ఉన్న ఫేజ్ మన ఇండియాలో కానీ ఏపీలో కానీ తెలంగాణలో కానీ, సో ఇంకా ఎన్ని రోజులు ఉండొచ్చు? సో సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చేసి, సో ఎవరైతే ఫారినర్స్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా ఉన్నారో, సో ఎమర్జెన్సీ ఉంటే తప్ప రావట్లేరు, సో ఇంకా రావాలి అంటే రావచ్చా, లేదా వ్యాక్సిన్ వేసుకుంటే ఏ వ్యాక్సిన్ వేసుకున్నా కూడా న్యూస్ లో చూడడం ఏంది కోవిడ్ బాగా పనిచేస్తుంది ఇండియన్ వేరియంట్ కి వేరే?
Yeah, let me answer, sir. I'll answer it in English, and any vaccine is okay, Randy, because I told to simplify that, who is better, your father or mother? Who is going to protect your father or mother? The answer is same, both. So same here, Covaxin, Covishield, now Sputnik, Oxford, AstraZeneca, all the vaccines are excellent. They're all from reputed laboratories. తర్వాత another thing అంటే the vaccine బయటకు వచ్చిందంటే the safety వాళ్ళు చూసుకోకుండా వదిలిపెట్టరు. phase 1 లోనే సేఫ్టీ అయిపోతుంది, అందరికీ తెలుసు. అదర్వైజ్ the billions of dollars people will be sued. సో కాబట్టి సేఫ్టీ గురించి ఇంత మటుకు millions of people have taken very 0.01% ఇది అసలు ఏమాత్రం సైడ్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్ లేవు. ఎనీ వ్యాక్సిన్ ఈజ్ ఓకే, నో ఇష్యూస్ అండ్ సో గో అండ్ టేక్ ది వ్యాక్సిన్స్, both doses as early as possible, and that's it. That is number 1. Number 2, India lo it will be another 3 months before we see a reasonable sense of life, and by the time you people from Stuttgart or Singapore or other places, Australia, come to India with a reasonable confidence and safety, I think it will be around September. If everything goes well, September, October, you can visit your people here. By the time there will be enough vaccinations here also, you're also protected, airlines movement will be there. So September, October, I'm expecting. So that's what it is. Sir, మీరు స్టుట్గార్ట్ లో ఏం చేస్తుంటారు?
నేను క్యాటర్పిల్లర్ లో వర్క్ చేశాను సార్. క్యాటర్పిల్లర్ కన్స్ట్రక్షన్.
You're a permanent, you're settled there?
అవును సార్. సో
నాకు మీ నెంబర్ ఇస్తారా? నేను ఒకసారి స్టుట్గార్ట్ వస్తాను. నేను నాకు కొంత ప్రొఫెషనల్ కమిట్మెంట్ ఉంది. I would love to say hello to you.
Sure sir.
Gurvareddy garu, I will share it and I will share it.
Please and నాకు రాజా రమేష్ గారి నెంబర్, because it's an opportunity for me, because I travel a lot all over. So wherever I go, I love to meet our people and have some good memories. Okay.
Yeah.
Raja Ramesh, I'll see you in Stuttgart sometime.
Thank you.
Yes.
Actually, before we take questions, actually we have only from 9 countries we are supporting. So just we want to give opportunity for them to talk. Now
Please.
I have from your favorite country and Switzerland. I saw your interview. Okay, we have Gani Garu from Telugu Association of Switzerland. You can unmute and talk and just a few seconds, then we'll
Gani Garu, how lucky you are. How
Unmute.
lucky you are to be in
Gani Garu, you can
Switzerland.
unmute. Yeah, you can talk.
నమస్తే గురువారెడ్డి గారు.
Namaste ma, how lucky you are.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. మిమ్మల్ని చూడటం మాకు చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది. మీ పాజిటివ్ యాటిట్యూడ్ చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు, మా అందరికి చాలా యూస్ఫుల్ గా ఉందండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ
Thank you.
సో మచ్. మిమ్మల్ని ఇన్వైట్ చేస్తున్నాము స్విట్జర్లాండ్, మీకు టైం ఉన్నప్పుడు డెఫినెట్ గా రండి.
తప్పకుండా. ఎక్కడ ఉంటారు స్విట్జర్లాండ్ మీరు?
స్విట్జర్లాండ్ జ్యూరిక్ అండి.
జ్యూరిక్. ఏంటి మీరు
Yeah.
వర్కింగ్ దేర్?
నేను ఫ్యామిలీ కేర్ అండి.
వండర్ఫుల్. యూర్ అ డాక్టర్?
No, my son is studying doctor. I have 2 sons అండి. My son is studying doctor and another son is intermediate. I'm taking care
Alright,
of
okay.
family and yeah.
Oh, wonderful and wonderful. I'll see you sometime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Auntie. Thank you so much. Your valuable time and inputs. Thank you.
Okay.
It's a pleasure,
Next.
Andy. Pleasure.
If you have anyone from Bahrain Telugu Kala Samiti, please raise your hands. I can unmute. And next we have Prasad Tipiri Nayan Garu from Australia, Andy, from Nava India Telugu Association. Prasad Garu,
Yeah.
please.
Prasad garu, namaskaram అండి.
నమస్తే అండి గురువారెడ్డి గారు, చాలా సంతోషం అండి ఈ రోజు మీ సెషన్ వినటం కుదిరింది.
Thank
మీ
you.
పాజిటివ్ యాటిట్యూడ్ ఇస్ రియల్లీ రోల్ మోడల్ అండి. మేము రియల్లీ అప్రిషియేట్. మీ గురించి చాలా విన్నాం ఇంతకు ముందు. జ్యోతిశ్వర్ గారి ద్వారా మిమ్మల్ని ఈ రోజు ఇలా కలుసుకోవటం కుదిరింది. మేము క్యాన్బెరాలో ఉంటామండి, ఆస్ట్రేలియా క్యాపిటల్ లో. మీకు ఆస్ట్రేలియా చాలా మట్టుకు బాగానే మేనేజ్ చేసామని అనుకుంటున్నాం కోవిడ్ కి లో.
చేశారండి. ఆస్ట్రేలియా ఇస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద కంట్రీస్ హు డన్ వెరీ వెల్.
ఇంకా మాకు చిన్న చిన్న వచ్చినా సరే గవర్నమెంట్ బాగానే మెజర్స్ తీసుకుంటుంది. బట్ వీ ఆల్వేస్ కన్సర్న్ అబౌట్ ఇండియా అండి. ఇండియాలో కూడా తొందరగా హీల్ అవ్వాలని మేము వీఆర్ ఆల్వేస్ లవింగ్ అవర్ మదర్ కంట్రీ. చాలా సంతోషం అండి. మీరు ఆస్ట్రేలియా వస్తే కనుక తప్పకుండా మా ఇంటికి రావాలండి. మాతో తెలుగు కమ్యూనిటీతో మింగిల్ అవ్వాలి. అది మాకు చాలా సంతోషం.
నా ఫస్ట్ కజిన్, మా బాబాయ్, మా సొంత బాబాయ్ కొడుకు క్యాన్బెరాలో ఉద్యోగం చేస్తాడు. అన్నపరెడ్డి రవీంద్రారెడ్డి. అన్నపరెడ్డి మా ఇంటి పేరే. మా ఫాదర్ బ్రదర్ సన్. నేను ఐల్ సెండ్ హిస్ నంబర్ టు యు సమ్ టైం.
పంపించండి, నేను కలుసుకుంటానండి. ఓకే, చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. సంతోషం.
థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. నెక్స్ట్ we have శ్రీనివాస్ అండి. శ్రీనివాస్ బోయపాటి గారు ఫ్రమ్ వెస్టర్న్ ఆస్ట్రేలియా తెలుగు అసోసియేషన్. యా,
శ్రీనివాస్ గారు చెప్పండి. నమస్తే.
చాలా సంతోషం మిమ్మల్ని ఇట్లా వర్చువల్ గా అయినా వీఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు మీటప్ విత్ యూ అండి. వెరీ ఇన్స్పైరింగ్ మీ ప్రెజెంటేషన్, మీ యాక్చువల్ లైఫ్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ అండ్ హౌ టు లుక్ ఎట్ లైఫ్ ఇన్ ఎ పాజిటివ్ వే and be able to cope up with all the challenges that we are facing and will be facing. So it's a very inspiring this one. Hopefully we will share it with all our members ikkada. Eppadana Perth oste matram tappakunda randi ma intiki and we'll take it an opportunity to hear more from you personally. And Perth oste
tappakunda. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, Perth is on the other side, but always welcome.
పర్త్ ఎప్పుడు రాలేదు నేను. పర్త్ ఎప్పుడు రాలేదు. మెల్బోర్న్, సిడ్నీ అన్ని 3-4 సార్లు వచ్చాను కానీ పర్త్ ఎప్పుడు రాలేదు. ఐ థింక్ ఐ విల్ విజిట్ సమ్ టైమ్ టు సీ ది క్రికెట్.
yes తప్పకుండా. ఓకే అండి, థాంక్స్ a lot. థాంక్స్.
నెక్స్ట్ we have from తెలుగు కళా సమితి బసవేశ్వర రెడ్డి గారు, శివ ఎల్లప్ప గారు. ప్లీజ్ అండి, యు కెన్ టాక్.
నమస్తే గురువారెడ్డి గారు.
నమస్తే సార్.
నేను తెలుగు కళా సమితి ప్రెసిడెంట్ శివ అండి నా పేరు. మీ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ విన్నాను ఈ రోజు, చాలా బాగుంది. చాలా యూజ్ఫుల్ పాయింట్స్ అన్ని పాజిటివ్ గురించి అన్ని చెప్పారు. ముఖ్యంగా నాకు నచ్చింది ఏంటంటే లాఫింగ్ మీన్స్ రింకిల్ మీన్స్ లాఫింగ్ అనేది అసలు ఎక్సలెంట్ కోట్ అనిపించింది నాకు నిజంగా. అలాగే ఎప్పుడు కూడా పెట్స్ గురించి మా అమ్మాయి అడుగుతుంటుందండి, పెట్స్ తీసుకుందాం డాడీ, తీసుకుందాం డాడీ. నేను ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఎందుకు అవి మళ్ళీ దానికి ఎక్స్ట్రా బర్డెన్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఆలోచిస్తూ ఉంటాను. డెఫినెట్ గా ఈ రోజు మేము చూసిన దాన్ని బట్టి డెఫినెట్ గా ఐ విల్ కన్సిడర్ మై డాటర్ విష్ అండి అది. అలాగే అవునండి, చాలా చాలా యూస్ఫుల్ గా ఉందండి. మొత్తం ప్రజెంటేషన్ ఎక్సలెంట్ గా ఉంది. కోవిడ్ కి 100% సూటబుల్. అందులోనే మీరు అంత బిజీగా ఉండి కూడా మీరు అంత చేస్తుంటే చాలా మంది బిజీగా ఉన్నామని తప్పించుకుని చాలా ఉన్నాయి యాక్చువల్ గా ఇందులో. అవన్నీ కూడా మనం మరి బిజీగా ఉంటే ఇంకో 1 hour చేయండి అనేది కూడా చాలా బాగుంది.
I work 16 hours a day. ఇప్పుడు I work 16 hours a day with health care. సో అంతకంటే బిజీ ఎవరు ఉండరు. కానీ ఐ స్టీల్ టైం. నేను అందుకనే నేను కాలాన్ని దొంగిలించడం ఎలా అని ఈ మధ్య ఒకటి రాశాను, ఒక ఆర్టికల్ షేర్ విత్ యూ. You have to steal some time. Ante. That's
కరెక్ట్
it.
అండి, కరెక్ట్. చాలా బాగుందండి స్పీచ్. నెక్స్ట్ బెహ్రెన్ నుంచి మేము కూడా చాలా హెల్ప్ చేస్తుంటాము. ఇక్కడ నుంచి
అవునండి.
రీసెంట్ గా ఆక్సిజన్ కాన్సన్ట్రేటర్స్ కానీ ఆక్సిజన్ సిలిండర్స్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి పంపించడం జరిగింది. అలాగే యోగా క్లాసెస్ లాస్ట్ 4 months నుంచి రెగ్యులర్ గా మొదలు పెట్టాము కొంతమంది పీపుల్ తోటి. అలాగే లేడీస్ కూడా ఒక బ్యాచ్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది, అలాగే చిల్డ్రన్ బ్యాచ్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది. సో దట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్ ఏ గుడ్ వే.
Very good. Excellent.
థ్యాంక్
Excellent.
యూ అండి.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి.
విజయ్ కుమార్ గారు ఫ్రమ్ తెలుగు అసోసియేషన్ ఆఫ్ స్కాట్లాండ్ అండి. విజయ్ గారు
నమస్కారం. నమస్కారం సార్, గురవారెడ్డి గారు.
స్కాట్లాండ్ నుంచా?
విజయ్ గారు అండి ఫ్రమ్ స్కాట్లాండ్ తెలుగు అసోసియేషన్.
స్కాట్లాండ్ ఎక్కడ?
స్కాట్లాండ్ ఎడిన్బరా.
Edinburgh. Oh, I did my FRCs from Edinburgh.
నైస్ టు నో సార్.
I love that city, beautiful city. I did not live there because I lived most of the time in Liverpool, Yorkshire, Exeter, Truro, Cornwall. But I came to Edinburgh for writing the exams, and wonderful city.
ఓకే, మీరు మళ్ళీ ఎప్పుడైనా రావచ్చు సార్. ఇక్కడ మన తెలుగు అసోసియేషన్ ఆఫ్ స్కాట్లాండ్ తరపున మాట్లాడుతున్నాను నేను.
Oh yes.
మీరు ఎప్పుడు వచ్చినా మేము ఇక్కడ ఆతిథ్యం ఇవ్వడానికి రెడీగా ఉంటాం.
తప్పకుండా.
స్కాట్లాండ్ గురించి మీకు తెలిసిందే కాబట్టి మీకు మదర్ కంట్రీ లాంటిది.
అవును.
ముఖ్యంగా మీరు ఈరోజు ఇచ్చిన సూచనలన్నీ కూడా చాలా ఉపయోగకరమైనవి. అందరికీ కూడా ఈ ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా చేరాలని అనుకుంటున్నాం. అండ్ ప్రతి లైఫ్ లో ప్రతి స్టేజ్, ప్రతి ఏజ్ కూడా ఎలాంటిది అండ్ దాన్ని ఎలా పాజిటివ్ గా తీసుకోవాలనేది మీరు చాలా చక్కగా చెప్పారు. మీతో ఎప్పుడు మీ వీడియోస్ ఎప్పుడు చూసినా మీరు పక్కనే ఉండి మాట్లాడినట్టు అనిపిస్తుంది సార్. ఈ రోజు మీరు నిజంగా మాతో పక్కనే ఉండడం మాకు అదృష్టంగా ఉంది.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And also just for actually we have live on Yoyo TV and Gurvareddy garu. I connected with Mukund actually. He said that he has connection with you for past 22 years. Now we have live on Yoyo TV. So whoever in panelist, please turn your videos on. Okay. Next I request Satya garu from Telugu Samajam and Singapore Telugu Samajam secretary.
గురువారెడ్డి గారు నమస్కారం. మీ గురించి ఆల్మోస్ట్ మా చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి చాలా వింటున్నాం. మాది రాజమండ్రి అండి, నేటివ్ ప్లేస్. అండ్ ఈవెన్ ఫార్చునేట్లీ మీతో పాటు కో డాక్టర్ ఆవిడ పేరు ఇక్కడ సురేష్ గారు అని ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళ కజిన్ అనమాట. మీతో పాటు దీనిలో మీ దగ్గర లేడీ నీ సర్జన్ ఇవన్నీనండి, పేరు ఏదో ఉంది. సో అలాగా మేము మీ గురించి చాలా వింటూ ఉంటాం ఆయన ద్వారా కూడా, ఎందుకంటే షేర్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్. రెండోది అంటే మీ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ గురించి మాట్లాడతా అండి. కొన్ని అంటే ద వే యూ ప్రెజెంటెడ్ దెమ్, కొన్ని ఏంటంటే ఫనీ సీరియస్ థాట్స్ అయినా సరే, ఇట్స్ ఎ సీరియస్ లైక్ సజెషన్స్ బట్ దే ఆర్ ఇన్ వెరీ ఫనీ వే. అండ్ జనాలకి ఎవరైతే ఫన్ లవింగ్ పీపుల్కి బాగా క్యాచ్ అవుతాయి అవి. అంటే మీ కొటేషన్స్, మీ చాయిస్ ఆఫ్ కొటేషన్స్ కానీ అవన్నీ ఏంటంటే జస్ట్ ట్రిగరింగ్ గా ఉన్నాయి. అది నవ్వుకోవడానికి బాగున్నాయి, బట్ అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ ఇట్ ఇన్వోక్స్ అస్. సో చాలా బాగుంది. అండ్ వి ఆల్ డూ దట్. అండ్ జస్ట్ మేబీ జ్యోతిశ్వర్ మీకు మా తెలుగు సమాజం యాక్టివిటీస్ గురించి ఎంత చెప్పారో తెలీదు, బట్ నాట్ టు గో ఫర్ ద హిస్టరీ, లైక్ 43 years నుంచి ఉన్నాం ఇక్కడ సింగపూర్ తెలుగు సమాజం. ఇట్ ఫార్మ్డ్ ఇన్ 1974, బట్ లాస్ట్ 1 year ఈ కోవిడ్ టైంలో ఏంటంటే టు స్టార్ట్ విత్ మేము అరౌండ్ 10,000 మాస్ మొత్తం మైగ్రెంట్ వర్కర్స్ కి వాళ్ళకి డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేసాం. నెక్స్ట్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ గుడ్ మైల్ స్టోన్ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ అచీవ్డ్ ఈజ్ లైక్ ఆ టైంలో అరౌండ్ ఏప్రిల్ మే టైంలో వెన్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ లాక్డౌన్ అండ్ పీపుల్ ఇక్కడ ఇండియా వాళ్ళు చాలా మంది విజిటర్స్ ఏదో వేరే పని మీద వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడ స్టక్ అయిపోయిన వాళ్ళు పేరెంట్స్ వీళ్ళంతా అట్లా స్టక్ అయినప్పుడు తెలుగు సమాజం దగ్గర నుంచి వీఆర్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ టు ఆర్గనైజ్ చార్టెడ్ ఫ్లైట్స్ టు బ్రింగ్ పీపుల్ ఇండియా టు సింగపూర్ అండ్ సింగపూర్ టు ఇండియా. సో చార్టెడ్ ఫ్లైట్స్ ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసాము. సో వీఆర్ ఆల్వేస్ దేర్ అండ్ వీ డూ రెగ్యులర్ బ్లడ్ డొనేషన్ క్యాంప్స్. And fortunately my team anta kuda, even Jyotishwar is vice president in our committee, and anta kuda positive attitude, positive loving people, fun loving people, and anta busy life unna evunna konchu will spend time to meet together monthly once. We will be waiting for our committee meeting to meet together, but 1 year nunchi entante anta online lo zoom lo konchu ibbandiga unna, but anta baగుందండి. And మీ presentation లో నాకు కొన్ని పాయింట్స్ ఏంటంటే నాకు బాగా నచ్చింది ఏంటంటే, ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టైమ్ టు కేర్ అబౌట్ పీపుల్ హూ హేట్ మీ. because I'm busy loving people who love me. So that is really great and line మట్టుకి.
I strongly believe it అండి. నాకు 15 ఏళ్ల కింద ఓపెన్ హార్ట్ విత్ ఆర్కే రాధాకృష్ణ ఆంధ్రజ్యోతి ఇంటర్వ్యూలో సార్ మిమ్మల్ని వెన్నుపోటు పొడిచిన వాళ్ళ పేర్లు చెప్పండి అన్నాడు. నాకు గుర్తులేమని చెప్పాను. నా హెల్ప్ చేసిన వాళ్ళ పేర్లు అడగండి 100 పేర్లు చెప్తాను. వెన్నుపోటు పొడిచిన నాకు గుర్తులేదు, గుర్తు పెట్టుకోను, నాకు అనవసరం వాళ్ళు. I don't want that negative feeling. That's what we should do. That's a great lesson I learned. I'm so happy.
And Rendo, the most enlightening what you follow and which most of us should follow is like మనకు హెల్ప్ చేసిన వాళ్ళని ఎప్పుడు మర్చిపోకూడదు, మనం హెల్ప్ చేసి మర్చిపోవాలి అన్నది చాలా బాగుందండి. అది ఆ లైన్ కూడా.
నేను అందుకనే ఆపరేషన్ థియేటర్లు వాళ్ళ పేర్లు పెట్టుకున్నాను. ఎవ్రీ డే 20 సార్లు వాళ్ళు తలుచుకుంటా. 10వ తరగతిలో నాకు వ్యక్తిత్వం నేర్పించిన ప్రసాద్ మాస్టర్ దగ్గర నుంచి, నా కూతురికి ఆపరేషన్ చేసిన విజయ్ బోస్ దగ్గర నుంచి ప్రతి వాళ్ళు నా రోజు దండం పెడతారు. ఆపరేషన్ థియేటర్ దట్ ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్ వే. గ్రాటిట్యూడ్ లేకపోతే వీఆర్ నాట్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్.
కరెక్ట్ అండి, వెరీ ట్రూ. అండ్ ఇంకొకటి మీరు చిన్న చెప్పారు, ఎందుకంటే మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ అస్ లైక్ 99% ఆఫ్ అస్ హు ఆర్ లివింగ్ అవుట్ సైడ్, ఎస్పెషల్లీ వేరే కంట్రీస్ లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఏంటంటే బిహైండ్ కెరియర్ అండ్ ఎర్నింగ్ లేదా కెరియర్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్, అది ఇంటెన్షనల్ అవ్వకపోవచ్చు. బట్ ఏంటంటే ఆ సివియారిటీలో ఏమవుతుందంటే మనకు నచ్చకపోయినా ఆటలు వెనకాల పరిగెడతా ఉంటాం. బట్ ద ఎండ్ ఈజ్ లైక్ వి ఎండ్ అప్ నోవేర్, లైక్ అంటే వన్ డే దెర్ ఇస్ ఎండ్ అండ్ నథింగ్ కమ్స్ విత్ అస్. చాలా బాగుంది అవి కూడా. ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్ విచ్ వి ఫర్గెట్ నౌ అండ్ దెన్. చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ అండి సార్. మీరు ఇదివరకు సింగపూర్ వచ్చారో లేదో తెలియదు, కానీ ఈసారి మీ పక్కనే హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి ఎంత 3-4 గంటలు
తప్పకుండా.
ఈసారి కొంచెం మాకు ఇన్ఫార్మ్ చేస్తే విల్ హ్యావ్ ఎ లైవ్ సెషన్ విత్ పబ్లిక్
ఒక ఈవినింగ్ హాయిగా గడుపుతాం, హాయిగా జోక్లు వేసుకుంటూ గడుపుతాం.
అండ్ అంటే మీ స్పీచ్ అంతా విన్నాక ఒకటి చాలా నిజాలు చెప్పారు, చాలా మోటివేటింగ్ ఎన్లైటనింగ్ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ చెప్పారు, ఇన్వోకింగ్ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ చెప్పారు. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం మీరు మాట్లాడిన అరగంట కూడా అంతే ఫన్ ఉంది. అంటే నేను యాక్చువల్గా పక్కన ఆఫీస్ వర్క్ చేస్తా వింటున్నాను. యాక్చువల్లీ నేను అనుకున్నాను ఐ మేక్ ఇట్ ప్యారలల్, మేబీ మీరు మోర్ అంటే నాకు పూర్తిగా టాక్ గురించి తెలీదు. జ్యోతి గారు చెప్పారు ఇట్లా ఉందండి పాజిటివ్నెస్ గురించి, అంటే మేబీ ఒక పని చేస్తా మాట్లాడుకుందాం విందాం అనుకున్నాను. కానీ ఐ జస్ట్ ఆఫ్టర్ హియరింగ్ ఫర్ కపుల్ ఆఫ్ మినిట్స్ ఐ హాల్టెడ్ మై వర్క్ ఫర్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్. You dragged me like I think
I'm flattered.
Thank you Satya garu.
Thank you andi.
Telugu Kala Samiti, meeke you have anything andi? You raised your hand. Telugu Kala Samiti. Okay. Is there anyone from I think we have only one more person to talk. I think Loknath Reddy garu from Nigeria. If anyone there, whoever supported us, please raise your hands later. Okay. So now I will take the questions. We have opened few questions in the registration form. I will share my screen and Gurva Reddy garu, you can take to answer as per your own convenience.
ఇక్కడ నాకు చాట్ లో కనపడుతుంది. I have one question, the current COVID crisis. Raji garu,
before that we have questions in the registration form. I will share that one.
Okay, please. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
These are the questions we got from the registration form.
Yeah.
So I think it will answer many of the questions for many people.
Sure. Yeah. Misconceptions about the vaccines ఏమీ లేదండి, vaccines ఏ కదా.
Yes, sir. I think you can go ahead with in English and
Okay, sure. Any misconception? There is no misconception about the vaccine. All vaccines are good and so on. How to control emotions? Your meditation, yoga, sitting with good positive people, reading good biographies, seeing a good positive inspiring videos, these are the things to control your emotions. The anger is the one which burns you. If you control the anger, you are a winner. Does you recommend vaccines for kids also? No, and at the moment only 18 years above or 12 years above. Balance with and small kids at home daily creates stress. How to handle it? It's a beautiful question, and I know that it's a very easier said than done. But again, as I said, you should steal time. The children will take 20 hours of your day, but whenever they are sleeping, you again take a book of your liking or do something which you like. Create 1 hour a day for yourself, and that is a fundamental rule for anyone. What exercises are suggested for knee pains for a 60-year-old? There are one thing called isometric quad exercise, which I will send the sheet to Jyoteshwar. he will circulate to you. Simple exercise. And don't sit on the floor and minimize going up and down stairs. When can we be free from COVID-19 and live a life with mask free and fearless? It will take 1 more year, and it will be, if you are without mask, by next year June, if you are lucky. So be prepared for 1 year. How to eradicate this situation? Nothing, and from your side, maintain social distance as much as possible, clean the hands, get both doses of the vaccination, and use the mask. What is your success secret, sir? What is the most important thing, person which keeps you motivated? Sir, my secret of success, nothing, as I said, positive, positive, positive. Never ever not that I got a silver spoon in my mouth. I suffered so many times. I went through so many times, very, very big adversities in my life, but I swam through them just because of my positive, and I do what I love. And what is the most important thing which keeps me motivated is positivity. Again, the person, my mother is my inspiration. She's no more, but she is my inspiration. How many more waves of COVID? How to go slowly back to normal? Probably another third wave might come, and that may not come to the countries which you are living, because you are vaccinated enough. So third wave may not be there in Singapore, Australia, or Switzerland. It may come to India, but it's again 1 more year or end of this year, we'll be able to do normal things. Yeah. Any other questions there? Yeah. Is there a COVID task team formed for India? Who is responsible to give direction? Yeah, again, unfortunately, there is no fixed COVID task force. There are people whom Prime Minister has taken as an advisory committee, but they don't have any power, or they are not the ones who are giving the instructions. They give only advice. So, again, any other things?
We have a few more.
No, these all are answered. Yeah, go up. Yeah. How to handle the corporate media mafia in midst of pandemic situation? How can corporate hospitals can afford to behave under current circumstances? I don't say any mafia or anything. Corporate hospitals going through a lot of flack, and there are a lot of restrictions on the price control, but they are not viable for the private hospitals. So we are all going through different perspectives. We are in the talks with the government. Hopefully, we'll come to a common conclusion in the coming days. I got a Pfizer vaccine. What is the solution for thyroid? Yes, you have to go to the endocrinologist and take appropriate treatment. I got the Pfizer vaccine a week ago, and I've been having some issues with the heart, occasional heart racing and some sensation. I got an ECG by NHS. I was told that it is going to be fine, and was told to do yoga. That is the perfect thing, and ECG heart problems with the vaccine is very, very rare. Don't get scared. Your scare itself will give unnatural ECG. So just relax, do the yoga or meditation, you'll be fine. Yeah, anxious to hear and practice Guruvareddy sessions. When can someone take vaccine after infected with COVID? Usually 6 weeks, and 6 weeks after COVID, you can take vaccine. How the variants are generated? That's just a normal mutation. What type of foods we should eat? Fresh foods, and fresh vegetables, fresh fruits. That's all. There is no food which you cannot take, but usually, preferably fresh. Post-COVID required things put in chart. So just breathing exercises, natural air, get into the garden, be in the garden as much as possible, and have natural foods. So the vaccines won't change the DNA in kids, so don't affect the organs. So don't worry about the kids at all. Kids are the safest people, so don't worry about the kids. Let them play, let them enjoy the life. Yoga, you know that already, I don't need to tell. Can yoga help in reducing blood pressure? Yes, yes, yes. How to lose weight through yoga? Again, yoga, you got to do yoga for 6 months, you will lose weight automatically. How to improve immunity system? Again, natural foods and walking in the gardens and take a deep breathing exercise, and these sort of things will increase the immunity. Vaccine is very safe. There are no consequences.
Okay, so these are the questions we have received, and I will stop the screen share. And if you have any questions, you can post in Q&A section. First one, Guruvareddy garu, is calculation bone
Yeah.
growth on the backside of ankle, is it normal across the people?
Bone is that's called calcaneal spur. 30% of the people will have it. So ignore that. If any doctor says operation, say goodbye to him and don't go to that guy again.
Next,
No operation, no injection.
Yeah, I mentioned calcinac, and I don't know what is calcinac. Okay.
Calcium, there might be calcium tablet. Yeah.
Okay. Next, Akila Santosh, I want to thank you and your team for performing life-changing surgery on my knee almost 17 years ago in KIMS, Hyderabad. Akila Santosh,
Oh,
you
wonderful.
want to
And
talk?
nice to know that. Nice to know that.
Vamsi Krishna Gar, whether people can, with drug allergy, can take COVID vaccine?
Yes, he can take, yes, sir. No issues at all. No issues.
Okay. Next.
Wonderful, and great pleasure and privilege. And I wish all of you great, healthy life ahead. And another point, Jyoteshwar, all the members of your organization, Switzerland, anybody, if they want any help in India and Hyderabad about healthcare,
Sure.
you feel free to send me your request. I'll take care. It's my personal assurance to all of you, because that's the least I can do. So you can share that you are from that so-and-so academy, and you all know my phone number. You can share my phone number to them, and you can make a message to me, because I may not be able to answer real time because I'll be operating, but I'll come back to you or I'll WhatsApp to you.
Or else I will share
Any
Valli
help
number.
in healthcare, we'll be happy to serve you.
Okay, sure, Andy.
Okay.
Yeah, we have few more, Andy. Actually, last Akila Gar, you want to talk?
Yeah, if
Akila
possible,
Santosh.
please. Yeah.
చెప్పండి sir.
Sorry, yeah. No, sir. I mean, any message posted, sir. No, thank you very much, sir. Like almost 17 years ago, when I was actually like lying on the road after an accident, there was nobody to help us. So somebody just picked me up and then brought me to your guidance, and then you actually operated my left knee personally, and then I couldn't thank you then, because you always are very busy. I'm now settled in in Europe, and then thanks to your whatever guidance you provided, it helped me and my family, and I'm really, really thankful to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, and thank you so much for your.
Okay, next to Santosh, Andy. Akila Santosh is done. Then anyone raised a hand?
జ్యోతిష్వర్ గారు కిషోర్ అండి, కిషోర్ తట్టుకోండి.
Kishore గారు చెప్పండి.
నమస్కారం, చెప్పండి సార్.
నమస్కారం అండి, నేను తెలుగు అసోసియేషన్ స్విట్జర్లాండ్ నుంచి అండి, గీత గారితో గణితతో పనిచేస్తుంటాను. చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ అండి, ఈ రోజు మీ పాజిటివ్ నోట్స్ వినడం. ఐ మీన్ దేర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ కోట్స్, ఐ కాంట్ నేమ్, బట్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ అసోసియేటెడ్ విత్ లైఫ్. పర్సనల్ గా నేనే చాలా బిజీ అనుకుంటాను. ఐ మీన్ మీ దాంట్లో 1% కూడా ఉండదు మా వర్క్. మీరు అంత బిజీగా ఉండి మీరు ఇన్ని రకాలు చేస్తుంటే ఐ ఫీల్ అషేమ్డ్, వీఆర్ నాట్ డూయింగ్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్, రైట్? బట్ యువర్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్, we'll try to do something more. Thanks a lot. But I have two questions, and one personal and one generic question. One, మా పేరెంట్స్ కి, మా మదర్ కి చాలా మెడికల్ ఎలర్జీస్ ఉన్నాయండి. ఇంతకు థైరాయిడ్ తో ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వచ్చి ఎలర్జీస్ ఉన్నాయి. మా ఫాదర్ కి ఇంతకు ఫిట్స్ వచ్చాయి. ఈ పర్సనల్ గ్రౌండ్స్ తోని మా ఫ్యామిలీ డాక్టర్ ఇప్పుడే వ్యాక్సినేషన్ వద్దు, తర్వాత తీసుకోవచ్చు అని చెప్పి వద్దని చెప్పారు.
Take it now. Your allergies won't help at all. One against 1,000 and 1,000 good things, one bad thing. So you decide. Risk benefit is 1:1,000. So take it now.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్స్ అలాట్ అండి. అది ఒకటి. సెకండ్, మీరు ఒకటి ఆన్లైన్ మెడికల్ గురించి చెప్పారు, ఆన్లైన్ మెడికల్ దాని గురించి. ఐ మీన్ దట్ ట్రిగర్డ్ మీ మై క్వశ్చన్. మన విలేజెస్ కి ఇంకా గుడ్ మెడికల్ సపోర్ట్ అనేది లేదు. హౌ డు యూ సీ దట్ గోయింగ్ టు హెల్ప్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్యూచర్? వాట్ ఈస్ నీడెడ్ టు
డెఫినెట్ గా గవర్నమెంట్ హెల్త్ కేర్, ప్రైమరీ హెల్త్ సెంటర్స్ బాగు చేయాలండి. తర్వాత టెలిమెడిసిన్ కొంతవరకు ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. ఈ 2 పాయింట్స్ అక్కడ. తర్వాత హెల్త్ కేర్స్ బెటర్ చేసుకోవాలి గవర్నమెంట్. దట్ ఇస్ ద వే టు డూ ఇట్. బేసికల్ గా ఎంబీబీఎస్ డాక్టర్లకి వాళ్ళకి డబ్బులు జీతం ఎక్కువ ఇస్తే దే గో టు దర్ పెరిఫెరల్ హెల్త్ సెంటర్స్. ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఎ సింపుల్ సొల్యూషన్.
Okay, then we'll try to do something from our end.
Thank you, Andy. Guruvar Reddy, next 2 questions Q&A లో వచ్చినాయి. Can pregnant take ladies?
నాకు టైం ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ 3 o'clock. I have to go to take care of my granddaughter's cake.
Yes, 2 minutes. Can pregnancy ladies take vaccine, and do you recommend Ayurveda for COVID?
I don't know, Andy. Ayurveda doesn't do any harm, so you can take it. No issues. Benefit, I don't know.
Okay, sure. I think we have got all the questions answered, and I will ask Koti garu to speak.
Koti garu cheppandi.
From Telugu Samajam.
Yeah.
సార్ వన్స్ అగైన్ థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. మీరు ఈసారి సింగపూర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు కంపల్సరిగా
తప్పకుండా
అందరు స్వీకరించాలి. ఓకే, అండ్ మేము హోల్డ్ చేయడం కూడా అంత పద్ధతిగా ఉండి చాలా సేపు స్పెండ్ చేశారు మీరు అంత బిజీలో. ఓకే, సో మేమందరం కూడా మీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మా సమాజం మెంబర్స్ అందరికి కూడా మాకు ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఇక్కడ సింగపూర్ లో 40,000 మంది దాకా ఉన్నారు తెలుగు వాళ్ళు.
40,000.
యా, అండ్ మా మెంబర్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 10,000 దాకా ఉన్నారండి. ఇట్స్ వెరీ బిగ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. యా, సో డిస్మినేట్ దిస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ టు ఎవ్రీబడి. ఓకే, అండ్ ఆల్సో అంటే మా వైపు నుంచి ఎవరికన్నా చిన్న హెల్ప్ కావాలని చేస్తా అన్నారు. వీఆర్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ అండి దానికి.
తప్పకుండా అండి, తప్పకుండా.
సో ఐ విల్ మెసేజ్ యూ అండి.
షూర్ అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
I would like to
Thank you
thank
very much.
all the associations, like Koti Garu from Singapore Telugu Samajam, Raja Ramesh Garu from Samayika Telugu Vedika, Germany, and Basveswar Reddy Garu from Telugu Kala Samiti, Bahrain, Siva Yellappu Garu from Bahrain Telugu Kala Samiti, Gani Kadali Garu from Telugu Association of Switzerland, and Prasad Tipirineni Garu from Navyandra Telugu Association Australia, Loknath Reddy Garu from Telugu Association of Nigeria, Srinivas Boyapati Garu from Western Australia Telugu Association, Vijay Kumar Garu and Uday Kumar Garu from Telugu Association of Scotland, and Ramya Garu from KL University, India. Thank you very much once again. From my bottom of heart, I would like to thank everyone for giving very good support in very less time, and special thanks to Gurva Reddy Garu for valuable time. And I know it's very difficult now, at least to talk for a minute, but you have spent. And one good thing is you are very open to talk for whatever time we ask for. So I really appreciate Andy. And also I would like to thank you for giving support, like from whoever Singapore or wherever. If anyone need help, we will
Anytime అండి, వాళ్ళందరి నెంబర్ నాతో షేర్ చేసుకోండి. నేను ఐ ఆన్సర్ దెమ్ ఎనీ టైమ్. You got a friend now in India about healthcare. Hope you will never need me, but if you need it for your parents or anybody in the family, we will take care. Don't worry. You got 500 bed hospitals in Hyderabad to take care of you. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure, Andy. Gurva Reddy.
Right.
Thank you very much, Andy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Like if everyone can continue, we can take the photo if you want, or else we can end the session.